What's up? It's Josh Schoenly, and I want to talk about what I believe is the absolute biggest opportunity in your real estate business, in my real estate business right now. And it's an opportunity that I am chasing after hard and fast, and an opportunity that is one that you can leverage quickly and easily and very affordably. And it's the opportunity that comes with the ability to retarget or remarket, and to do so in a way. Well, let me say it this way. Let me ask it in a question. Do you think you could sell more homes if virtually 100% of the people in your target area, in your farm area, let's say, if virtually 100% of those people who were thinking about buying or selling real estate knew about you and your brand and knew that you could help them, could you sell more homes in that scenario? And the answer is pretty obvious, right? And it was kind of a rhetorical question, but it's 100% possible. And not only just possible, it's easier, faster, and more effective than it ever has been. So what is retargeting or remarketing? It's the ability to call back people who have engaged with a piece of content or have done something to indicate interest in what you're offering. And you've probably seen it in action many times, right? Where you go to Amazon and you're looking for or looking at something on there, right? I don't know. You're looking for some vitamins or something, and you get distracted or you change your mind and you go off on your merry way, and then you go back to Facebook or you start searching the web, and all of a sudden you see the same vitamins that you were looking for on Amazon in an advertisement. Well, we can do that in our real estate businesses. And it's something that I'm doing right now in my real estate business. And it's something that you can do for as little as $3 to $5 a day, and very quickly create a celebrity status, a scenario where literally everyone in your market who is thinking about or interested in real estate knows who you are, knows that you're a real estate professional, and knows that you can help them. So how do you do it, right? So I boiled it down to 3 simple steps for you. Here are 3 simple steps for how you can do this, and kind of give you the big picture. Step 1 is building the audience. And another way to look at this is kind of laying the foundation. There's a couple of things that you need to install on your websites or web pages that you're using. You need to install a Facebook pixel and a Google tag or Google pixel, so that when people start landing on your different pages or engaging with your content, you're building that audience. And then the other thing is that on Facebook, there's actually 5 different types of audiences that you can build, both custom and saved audiences as well. And all of that playing together is sort of that step 1 of building the audience, laying the foundation. Step 2 is growing the audience. What kind of content are we going to put out on those platforms that is going to get those people that are interested in real estate to raise their hands? And I've been testing a whole bunch of different content that you can use to grow that audience. Some of it is super, super, super easy. It's not technical in any way, shape, or form. Some of it requires a little bit work than others. And some of it, what you choose to use, is going to come down to your personality and so forth. And I've got a number of different examples of those things. There are blog posts, content that lives right on Facebook, video, etc. And I've been playing with a bunch of them to grow my audience. So step 1 is build the audience or build the foundation, lay the foundation. Step 2 is growing the audience. And step 3 is conversing, getting into conversation with the audience. Once those most motivated, interested parties have raised their hand, indicated an interest, what and how do we communicate with them to call them back, right? In my Amazon scenario, this is the ad that follows you around the web, right? So what and how are we going to put those messages in front of those people such that when their motivation hits a tipping point, they're going to reach out to you or to me. They're going to call you. They're going to text you. They're going to send you a Facebook message. They're going to email you, whatever the case may be, and they're going to say, "Hey, we're ready to list our property now. What's the next step?" Or, "Hey, I saw that special offer that you had, or I saw you talking about some special financing options. My fiance and I have been thinking about selling, and we'd like to know more information about that." Those kinds of messages are what you can see and have happen for you. So if this is making sense, let me know in the comments. And do me a favor and hit that like button as well if you're enjoying this. And here's the deal. So obviously on a video like this, I can't show you everything. I can't break it down. I can't give you examples, etc. But what I've decided to do is I've put together, or I'm in the process of putting together, a live 4-week boot camp, and I'm calling it Retargeting Riches. Retargeting Riches, and it's a kind of a play on real estate because RE, right? Retargeting real estate, retargeting riches. And what we're going to do over the 4-week span is walk you through this process. And at the end of the 4 weeks, you are going to have a machine in place for you for a very minimal budget to make this situation, this scenario that I've described, a reality for you, where the most interested people in your target market are going to know, like, and trust you. They're going to know your real estate brand. They're going to know you're a professional. Then they're going to know that you can help them. So what we're going to do in week 1 is we're going to lay that foundation. We're going to show you what you need to install. We're going to show you how to create the different audiences. There's actually 5 different types of audiences that we're going to create on Facebook for you to leverage. And there's a couple on Google that we're going to create for you to leverage as well. And then we're going to start thinking about the content plan and how we can leverage free strategies to build that audience for you, okay? In week 2, we're really going to dive into growing the audience, okay, and creating the plan, the weekly and daily action plan of what you're going to do in 15 to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. So we're not talking about hours and hours a day. Creating your plan of attack for growing that audience so that in week 3, we can really dive into and give you examples of the types of campaigns. And specifically, we're going to build out, at a minimum, 2 types of campaigns. We're going to build out an evergreen campaign that is going to be a thank you or welcome sort of campaign that all of the new people into your audience are going to see. And then we're going to unpack and show you examples of end-to-end campaigns where we take someone from not having any idea who you are and maybe not even initially having an interest in real estate to they're interested, they're in my audience, and now I'm building the authority with them. I'm demonstrating value. I'm positioning myself and my brand so that when they hit that tipping point, they connect with me. And then finally, in week 4, we're going to do troubleshooting. We're going to create a long-term vision. We're going to dig into more examples, etc., and then how to leverage all of that in a very formulaic fashion. And if that is something that you're interested in, if this boot camp is something that you're interested in, well, then you're in luck, because here's how you can get access to it. We're going to make this 4-week boot camp free for our pro members. We're going to make it free for our pro members. So if you're interested in going through this 4-week boot camp, all you have to do is sign up for our pro membership, and it gets better because for a limited time, as part of the launch of this 4-week boot camp, we're actually discounting, we're cutting our pro membership price in half for those of you who are interested. If you're already a pro member, you're in luck. You're going to get the boot camp as part of your member benefits. But if you're not, there should be a link below this, or depending on when you're seeing this, it might be in the comments. If it's not there yet, you can shoot me a message, or you can email support@clientalchemist.com, and we can be sure to hook you up as well. So regardless of whether you get our help in implementing this 3-step process of building the audience, laying the foundation, growing the audience, and then conversing, getting into conversation with that audience, one way, shape, or form, you have got to grab hold of this opportunity, because it is literally one that, like, I have never seen. I've been doing this kind of stuff for 11, 12, 15 years almost. And this is the greatest opportunity that I have seen. And it's one of the main reasons why I've jumped back in the arena myself. I just recently reactivated my license, and this is a big reason why, so that I can implement these strategies for myself, building my own personal brand in my target area, in my farm, and it's already working like gangbusters. In fact, later today, I have a listing appointment. And it's not something where I'm going and it's a competitive situation. I'm going to take the listing, right? I've already, because of these things that I've described to you, and the things that we're going to walk through in the 4-week boot camp, it's working for me. So this isn't theory, this isn't fluff, this isn't hypothetical. This is working right here, right now. And if you want help, we'd love to help you. I would love to work with you in this 4-week boot camp. And all you have to do is get signed up as a pro member. And the great news is you can do so at a discount for a limited time. We'll get the link in the comments once it's ready. If it's not there yet and you're interested, just shoot me a private message. Email support@clientalchemist.com, whatever the case may be. And if, depending on where you're watching this, there might even be a link to it below this video as well. So thanks for checking this out. If you know someone else that this might be helpful for, please share this with them as well. And if you found this valuable, let me know that as well. One way or another, find a way to implement that 3-step process. I'd love to work with you, and hopefully we'll talk real soon either way.